History for Monday, April 20th. And so what we have today, you have some things coming up that you're going to be reading about. And you should have read last week about Hitler and his rise to power, and especially his hatred, it's seemingly hatred for the Jews. But in this particular section today, it focuses primarily on that. Hitler was a maniac, really. He had some serious mental issues. He had deluded himself into believing certain things. And when people are in sin, sin is definitely one of those things that can not only cause them to do bad things, but can also to think differently. Sin can actually change your brain. They've shown that somebody who repeatedly does something that is wrong, it can actually change the way their brain works. I mean, physically, they've seen some physiological changes in the brain, and that's something that, of course, with Hitler, there's no way to show any kind of change. You have to have a place to start at and be able to do that. But the idea is that his whole thought and hatred and blame of others for the things that he didn't like in this world, and he ended up in a position of power that caused such death and destruction during World War II, but especially to the Jewish nation. He killed more Jews than anybody had ever killed in the past. And so you have a quiz today, 13A, that you were supposed to study for over the weekend. I'll give you the things you need to study about. One of the things you need to know is that who it was that was censored so that their work supported Stalin's ideas. You know who the dictators of Soviet Union and who had the title of Il Duce, and what Joseph Stalin's nickname was, and about Mussolini and things that would apply to him, and about his life and what a fascist is. And then you need to know these six terms. You need to know what an atheist is. You need to know what censor means. You need to know what a collective farm is, what communism is, what fascist is, and what the Soviet Union is. And all those things you'll have in a matching section. You'll need to be able to identify them. All right, and that's it as far as reading 287 and 289. Your work text pages are 205 and 206, which is fairly easy to answer, to fill out. So, all right, that's it. Have an enjoyable day. Make sure you get your work done.